Right, buddy, welcome back to your latest Manchester United news. We'll be talking Andoni IRAOLA update. We'll be talking about Harry Maguire being banned and what that means for Manchester United. We've also got some other updates which we'll have a conversation about. But the first thing I want to start off by talking about is the Harry Maguire ban. So Harry Maguire getting a one-game ban as FA uphold charge of misconduct mean Maguire misses the Chelsea trip. Manchester United appealing Lisandro Martinez red card, but the sense is that it's unlikely to be overturned. Could be a centre-back partnership at Chelsea combined age 39, which we'll talk about. So obviously Maguire gets suspended. Apparently he said some foul language to the referee. He said apparently you're a joke, you're all a fucking joke. Apparently is what he said. Listen, it was never should have been it was a red, but again, listen, United have to take on the chin. The fact that it's taken this long for a decision to be made is poor in itself, but ultimately United have to deal with that, and we have to move going on now into the future. It's been done. It's a huge blow for Manchester United because with Martinez being out, it does look like it will be delayed and Heaven and Euro as Manchester United's partner in this game. It's not that I'm concerned about it. I think they are two very top talented players. They've got a lot of potential, a lot of quality within them. I just worry about the environment of the game and how much it is. And if one of them were to make a mistake, it probably would have huge consequences for United. I think it is a big risk to have them played in the game. But ultimately, you have to give them a lot of trust. And Carrick will do that. I think they are two very capable players. And I'm excited, really. Obviously, the initial concerns are there, but I'm more excited really to see how they can do in this sort of game and this sort of environment. It is a big blow because, as I said, Maguire would have been perfect in this game. United don't have a good record at Chelsea, and we've struggled there. And I think having Maguire as a player in this game would have been absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, it's disappointing that he's out, but ultimately United move and we have to go forward. It's a shambles of a decision, but again, you have to take what's been given. Now, this is what's being reported on Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick loses support of Manchester United's hierarchy due to element of Leeds' defeat, with now stepping up as their assessment of alternative options and a chance of being in charge next season looking increasingly slim after the club's 2-1 defeat to Leeds. Manchester United have always been assessing other candidates alongside Carrick interim work. The process has accelerated in recent days with the hierarchy determined not to get the next appointment wrong. Ratcliffe, Barada and Wilcox are under huge pressure after triggering Ten Hag's extension, only to sack him, then hiring Amorim and firing him, which cost 30 million nearly. They are wary of repeating the sentimental mistake made with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who was given a temporary job after a small interim spell. This is why United continue to assess alternatives, including Enrique, Nagelsmann, Emery, Glasner and IRAOLA. Now, on IRAOLA, despite the fact that he has turned down Tottenham's job last summer and has been linked with Manchester United, I've been told he should not be surprised if he goes back to Spain with an athletic club. He supported them as a boy. He made a lot of appearances for them. He may still be a target for Manchester United if they decide to appoint within the Premier League, but I'm not sure he's particularly high on the list. His obvious connection with Liverpool, if Slot goes, Richard Hughes was a sporting director who bought Iraola to Bournemouth. So, listen, I think if Iraola is to leave, which he is, and why do I keep saying he is going to leave Bournemouth, I think he will go to Athletic Club. Valverde is already leaving, who's their current manager, and there's a vacancy there. There's no kind of surprise that he has announced it mid-season, and I think it'd be a good move for him. I think United is still on the search to find a top manager, and who that is, we don't know. But apparently they don't want to go with Carrick long term, which ultimately is a decision you have to respect, and United have been very thorough with their processes. But I think Carrick is a top manager, and I don't think the Leeds defeat should be the only metric that they go off. If you're not going to give Carrick the job, it has to be on not only that reason. It does seem quite reactionary and quite weird why United would just want to make a decision off that Leeds game, because yes, that was a very negative performance, but there also has been a lot of positive performances. You know, the Arsenal game, the Man City game, the Fulham game, the Spurs game. Like, there are more positive than negatives. The Villa game. So that for me just seems a bit wrong. Obviously, the source isn't the greatest where the news is coming from the Mirror, but it's still something interesting that I wanted to have a conversation about. Now, lastly, obviously in the game next week or this weekend, it's looking like heaven and Euro, and as I mentioned, I'm excited to see how they do. I think they are two very top players. They've got a lot of quality, a lot of potential, and I think they can definitely have a big impact on this United team. They're two players who haven't played together much. I think they have probably played together in the back three, definitely. But again, they are the two that I see as United, and many people see as United's next partnership for the next 5 to 10 years. So I'm hopeful to see what they can do. Just a bit of a quick update there. That has been your latest news. Harry Maguire suspended for one more match. He will miss the Chelsea game, which is a huge blow. IRAOLA update. I mean, apparently Carrick's not really... or United don't really want to go with Carrick anymore, and they're going to look for other options. They're assessing their candidates and they want to make the right decision. But after that Leeds game, apparently United don't want him, which again is just wrong in itself if that's the way they're going about it. But again, we have to be careful. There's been a lot of mistakes made, Ten Hag and Amorim being the latest two, and United have to take away the sentimental value, see how Carrick does at the end of the season, and then see what that ultimately means for United. Let me know your thoughts.